People using umbrellas for protection while little Jimmy is left on the front line.
Thank you to Vice President Vance, and thank you to our wonderful First Lady, and above all, thank you to the greatest, fiercest, and bravest fighting force ever to stride the face of this earth, the United States Army. Thank you very much.
So, guys, this crowd on my side here is now moving
Because the
up.
Army keeps us free, you make us strong, and tonight, you have made all Americans very proud. They're watching from made them all very proud. Every other country celebrates their victories. It's about time America did too.
Did you know that Obama had 4 terms as president? I had no idea, lol.
I didn't know that.
And watching this magnificent display, our souls are filled with gratitude for every generation of
Yeah, this shit is picking up, guys.
The uniform all the way back to the very beginning. So to every veteran across our land, and right here in our nation's capital, including 6 recipients of the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Oh, nice.
We love you, we honor you, and we salute your noble service to our flag and to our country. As we celebrate tonight, we also think of the hundreds of thousands of Army soldiers who have made the supreme sacrifice for our nation and selflessly laid down their lives in every war, from the Revolution to the War on Terror. To the Gold Star families with us today, the courage of your heroes is the bedrock on which our entire nation stands. We thank you. Yes, we thank you. Today we commemorate an event that did not just change American history, but changed the history of the entire world, with the creation of America's Army on June 14th, 1775. Liberty got its shield and the freedom got its sword. Those first Army patriots in the American Revolution fought against a fearsome enemy and impossible odds, but they were armed with a righteous cause. They were led by an indomitable commander, a truly great man, General George Washington. Liberty got its shield, and they were united by an eternal creed. Their motto was victory or death. Over the past 2.5 centuries, our warriors have shown unrivaled valor on fields of battle around the globe. With the frostbitten feet and bloody fist, they have marched into the flames and fury of combat, charged up mountains, stormed the beaches, waded through torrents of gunfire, and leapt into skies thick with smoke and shrapnel. The U.S. Army has driven bayonets into the heart of sinister empires, crushed the ambitions of evil tyrants. Beneath the threads of American tanks, it's done so well, it's done so much, and sent the devil himself flying into full retreat. Time and again, America's enemies have learned that if you threaten the American people, our soldiers are coming for you. Your defeat will be certain, your demise will be final, and your downfall will be total and complete.
The way you have
Because
tried
our
giving his
soldiers
speech
never
over the
give up,
protest chaos
never
is pure
surrender,
cinema.
and
Great
never,
coverage
ever
today.
quit.
Seriously.
They fight, and they
At
win,
one point,
win.
He's even talking about the smoke or something, or like, and we're literally watching that. The guy
And
is
that's
crazy.
why no institution in history has entered more
Look at that! Look,
names
shots being fired.
into the roster of American heroes than the U.S. Army, the Congressional Medal of Honor, more than anyone or anything. There was Mad Anthony Wayne, asked by George Washington to lead a daring midnight raid up the cliffs of Stony Point with unloaded muskets and only their bayonets to fight the redcoats. Mad Anthony replied, "Issue the order, sir, and I will storm into hell for you." Then there was the Civil War general, John Corse, shot in the face in combat. He fired off a message to his commander: I am short a cheekbone and one ear, but I am able to whip the hell out of all of them. He stayed on the front lines, it seemed forever. In World War II, there was the great Creighton Abrams, besieged on all sides by the Nazis at the Battle of the Bulge. He boldly proclaimed, they've got us surrounded again, the poor bastards. This is the fighting spirit and unyielding force of the U.S. Army. It has never changed, and it will never, ever change, because there is no earthly force more powerful than the brave heart of a U.S. infantryman or an Army Ranger, paratrooper, or Green Beret. They are the best, they are the finest. From Bunker Hill to San Juan Hill, from Gettysburg to Guadalcanal, from Yorktown to Shiloh, and from the trenches of the Argonne to the mountains of Afghanistan, the Army has forged a legacy of unmatched courage, untold sacrifice, and unequaled and undying glory. Our soldiers have poured out their blood by the bucketful on Missionary Ridge and Heartbreak Ridge, on the sands of Sicily, Normandy, and the Philippines, and on the dusty streets of Da Nang, Baghdad, and Fallujah. Thanks to their extraordinary service and devotion, 250 years later, America stands tall, America stands proud, and America stands free. We're the hottest country in the world right now. And our country will soon be greater and stronger than ever before. Down through history, we've been blessed beyond words by this valiant legion of Army warriors
USA
and patriots,
emoji.
heroes and legends. And tonight we affirm with unwavering certainty that in the years ahead and in every generation hence, whenever duty calls and whatever danger comes, the American soldier will be there. No matter the risks,
11,000 likes, guys.
no matter the obstacles, our warriors will charge into battle. They will plunge into the crucible of fire, and they will seize the crown of victory.
Flashbangs.
Because the United States of America will always have the grace of Almighty God and the iron will of the United States Army. Congratulations to everybody. We love our country. We've never done better. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the Army, and God bless America. And now I'd like to ask our great First Lady to join me at the podium. Thank you very much, everybody.
Where is this? What city/state at?
Los Angeles, Cali.
Mr. President, on behalf of the United States Army, the Army Golden Knights, I would like to present to you this flag, which was flown over our nation's capital in free fall during the Army's 250th birthday celebration.
So yeah, they've issued dispersal orders. There's people that are refusing to disperse. and refusing to leave the downtown area. Some people. It's been peaceful most of the day, you know, but I said the freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night.
Has now devolved once again into a confrontation with the sheriff's department and police. Demonstrators turning violent, and the law enforcement looking to clear the area. And we see the effects of what happened here. We want to bring in our law enforcement expert, Bruce Thomas, who helped us out last weekend amid the violence that was playing out. And Bruce, here we go again. What have you noticed?
Well, you had a very orderly, very peaceful protest with possibly upwards of 100,000 people. And as that protest wound down, you have some bad actors, some anarchists that have come in with backpacks filled with concrete, bottles filled with urine, just fireworks, other things to throw at the
Vials
police
filled with
and
urine?
agitate
Or bottles
them.
filled with urine?
And so what we've had now was a dispersal order given, basically saying, okay, we're done playing. Everybody needs to go home now. It's become so unsafe.
Bruce, you know, we know that these protests were pre-planned, so we expected so many people to head to downtown LA. Of course, we were hoping that it would remain peaceful throughout the day. That is what we saw for the majority of the day. But law enforcement appeared to be ready in case something took a turn. In terms of what you've seen, the number of law enforcement on the ground, do you think?
Commercial-grade fireworks are being thrown at officers at Temple and Main Street. Commercial-grade. So it's kind of starting again. I don't know how crazy tonight's going to get. If it's going to get to the level it was the other days, we'll see. Because I know police are kind of, you know, they're more prepared than previously. But, you know, maybe for King's Day, these people might turn up.
That type of thing to get people to move out.
And we saw last weekend, Bruce, thousands of those pepper balls and flashbangs and just law enforcement doing whatever they can to the point where they were beginning to run out of supplies on the streets of Los Angeles. We have seen some direct confrontations. Given that there was a curfew looming just about 2.5 hours from now, what do you see as how this is going to play out tonight? At what point do the Sheriff's Department and the LAPD move in full force to clear the entire area? Are they going to wait until the curfew is in order to clear these crowds? Or if things continue to play like this, are they going to move in a way that we didn't even see last weekend?
Yeah, Joey, that's a great question. You know, you've got curfew occurring in about 2.5 hours or so. They're not going to wait till curfew or you know, basically shutting down the downtown area. To move that type of crowd with that many people, you've got to start now. So I fully suspect you're going to see both LAPD and the sheriffs and any other mutual agencies that have responded to be a little more proactive, pushing these people out of that area.
Bruce, thank you so much for your time. We're going to get back to you, but we want to go straight to Matt Gutman, who is live on the ground outside of City Hall. Matt, what are you seeing?
Fucking running. Or they're just leaving? Wow, Dixie Chicken, how you doing? Wow, thank you for the gifts, the membership gifts. Woo! 20 memberships gifted. Wow. Thank you so much, Cyber LA Rudy. Thank you for the 5. Love the coverage of my best channel ever. Daddy, thank you for the 5. People are using umbrellas for protection while little Timmy's left on the front line. Did you? Okay, I got that. Yeah, thank you guys for the super chats, Cluminati. I got you ready. Thank you for the new subscriptions. Appreciate that. Are we going all night? Second shift about to start. I think we have to. I don't know. Second shift, right? The crazies. Is that what it is? They hear the cops coming, so they're running. That took off.
Yeah, that's correct, Gigi. We're seeing actually a big movement of LAPD. This actually could be CHP as well. But officers on horseback here coming in to deal with that crowd.
The horses.
This is an intersection referring to that they were firing commercial-grade fireworks at the deputies. This is Temple and Hill. So I come out wider, you can actually see City Hall here. And, of course, Mario's on the other side with that large crowd there. And this area here, actually, the crowd seems to dispersed a little. But LAPD bringing in the numbers here, as I was saying before, there weren't enough sheriff deputies to lock down both the east and north and south sides of this intersection. So they're going to try to push these demonstrators, push them possibly west up this way, so they have all the demonstrators going in the same direction, and then they'll come down here and clean out this group of people who are causing havoc for the officers who are in the building guarding the general public entrance to City Hall. So slowly but surely they're trying to make moves on these officers, they're trying to make moves on these protesters, Gigi.
And Justin, we're going to go to Mario Ramirez. Mario Ramirez is on the ground, and what he's been seeing apparently are also rubber bullets being fired. Mario, what are you seeing? Do we have Mario?
Rubber bullets.
Okay, Mario will be back right now. Now we see, it appears that it looks like a BMW
in our lungs. I know Lolita said she couldn't feel it. For some reason, the way the wind is moving, we've been able to feel it here a lot. Although no protesters here, certainly these streets are very much blocked, preparing just in case if someone else is able to get in. Oh, it looks like we have some more officers who are going to pass through this intersection. They're going to kind of pass through us now, so you'll be able to see that with your camera. Not sure where they're headed, but it looks like that third vehicle has some sort of device on its top, whether that's a loudspeaker, what that is. But this is a line of marked law enforcement vehicles and also unmarked law enforcement vehicles that are now on Los Angeles Street, just in front of the federal building. Not sure where they're going to be headed next. Oh, looks like they're just making a U-turn. All right. Well, not sure what's going on here, but this is the latest from right near the federal building.
All right. Thank you so much, Brittany Hope there in downtown L.A. by the overpasses, and we're watching on News Chopper 4. And I think we have a moment right now as they're lining up where we can switch over to Tracy Leong in Long Beach and see what's happening out there. Tracy, how has your day been?
Yeah, Kathy, we're here in Long Beach along Ocean Boulevard, just near Bixby Park, where the demonstrations have been peaceful all day. Some people telling us they came out here around 8 this morning. The crowds have fluctuated, several hundred to now possibly about 1,500, what I reported earlier. And you can see some of the people are now walking into the streets. We have a lot of cars that are driving up and down the road, a lot of people honking and beeping their support. Most of the people, though, are staying on the sidewalks. You have them on the left and the right side of Ocean Boulevard. They are carrying flags, American flags, flags from Mexico, and they're also carrying signs condemning the ICE raids that we are seeing going on around our areas. I talked to a lot of people who are from Long Beach. They said that it was important for them to come out today to show support and to stand in solidarity. And they say they are very proud of how peaceful this has remained, because they do not want violence to take over and ruin their message. Long Beach police did issue a message to the community earlier. They said that if you are coming out to protest, to please keep it peaceful. They will not tolerate violence or any criminal activity, and they are also asking for people to abide by the traffic laws.
With this crowd, he flashbangs and tear gas just the last 50 minutes or so. That's what
Right now, it looks like they're just pushing the crowd. They want people to just get out of here. They don't want people going towards the freeway. What are you using? A Sony?
Canon.
Oh, Canon?
Mark.
You're not a Sony guy? What kind of HDMI does it have out?
Micro.
Micro? Okay. It doesn't fall out easily?
I've had no issues. One of the problems I've had was with this connection right here.
You don't tape it?
And a lot of these
I used to,
there's
but
children children, there's dogs. We're seeing everyone of all ages come out here and just to celebrate their freedom of speech and to celebrate what they believe is a monumental moment to stand up for this No Kings protest. And they say, you know, this is just one of many protests that they will continue to be a part of, a demonstration that, as we can see, Jonathan and Kathy, is not going away as we see them across our area. And here in Long Beach, though, it is good to see that it is peaceful and we have not seen it get out of hand. Reporting live in Long Beach, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Tracy, thank you. And I think it's important to let our viewers know where Robert is in Beverly Hills, where Tracy is right now, that things have remained mostly peaceful like it was in most of downtown LA today until the last few moments. Tracy, thank you.
All right, let's check in with Amber Frias right now. She is in Anaheim. Amber, tell us how things went today at the protest there.
Hey, Kathy. Well, things pretty peaceful here, too. There are thousands of people at the park. Take a look. But a lot of people, you know, just kind of hanging out here with their friends. You know, they have a lot of signs here looking, protesting a lot of the immigration rates we've been seeing, protesting a lot of the Trump administration policies, but everything pretty peaceful. You can hear in the background also they have music playing, people are dancing, people are singing. A lot of families here, a lot of kids who are here today, and I actually want to bring in Monica, who's here with her daughter. She's from the area, and she thought it was really important to be here today, especially with her daughter.
I found it was very important for my daughter to see democracy in action, to exercise her right to peaceful protest and peaceful assembly. I'm an attorney. I've been watching out to make sure that everyone's being within the law and making their voices heard, and it just hits home because this is where my great-grandparents sought refuge. This is where we've worked our whole lives. My father's a Vietnam veteran in the Big Red 1 unit, and he fought really hard and got shot and shot down and bombed for our right to do this. So it was really important to be here.
Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you. And like I was telling you guys, thousands of people here. It's not just the people here sitting, hanging out.
Back, some people get lost, some people decide it's time to go home, some people get out of the lodge.
You don't see the LAPD horses out much. Well, you do during the
media.
You do during like the sports parades and whenever there's a lot of people out, riots, protests.
Hey guys. You guys can hear me in the transmission. I got the football
Okay, they're letting off rounds up top. They're coming in hot.